personal trainer in Scottsdale, Arizona. Please, let's give a big West Winona welcome to Jacob McLaughlin.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I just want to first off and say thank you so much to Mr. Chestnut. I was just telling him when I was in his office, that man is the scariest man to me. I used to walk into the weight room and watch him pick up 225, just clean press, throw it, slam it down, and then do it again and do it again. And I'd walk in there, all 120 pounds of me, and I was terrified for that man. So when I called him to come here today, I can't tell you guys how much my heart was beating, how scared I was. So, it's all about facing your fears, right? Yeah, and like Mr. Chestnut said, I used to be in your guys' same shoes right now. I used to be a West Winona graduate. I graduated in 2013, which I swear it was yesterday, and people keep telling me it was like 6 years ago, and that I'm already through college. I don't believe it, but that's what they keep telling me. And now I'm where I'm at, and it's been a crazy journey just to see what has happened in life, what's kind of come out, and why I'm here. Why is this guy with really tight jeans, little haircut, really skinny guy talking to you today? Right? I'm talking to you today because 5 years ago, I never would imagine my life to be where it's at. 2 years ago, I was in a really bad place. And now I get to talk to you guys. As you guys are going to see me talk, you're going to see me just be me. And that's my biggest thing for everyone. I'm going to be real. I'll probably get a little emotional. I'll probably say some things and you'll be like, man, this guy's a baby. And it's just because I come from my heart. I want everybody to know, before I even start, you guys are all put here for a reason. And that's why I'm back. That's why I'm back here, because it's really been put on my heart. I had a whole speech. I practiced every single day for 3 months. I practiced every single day how I was going to go. I was going to do this, going to do that. I was going to say this at this point. You'll laugh here. And I showed up today. And I was like, nah. Because I won't do it. It'll be fake. It won't get my message across. So I'm just going to come to you guys and just say what I have on my heart and just say where I'm at. So, like I said, a little backstory behind me. Graduated from here. Loved basketball. That was my passion. I went on and was able and fortunate enough to play at Morningside College. Played in college. That was my dream, to play college basketball. I was able to go achieve that. And then it didn't work out because I realized I wasn't as good as I thought I was. And I used to struggle with that. I was like, oh, I'm good. Nah, I wasn't that good. I was good enough to get a scholarship, but afterwards I realized that wasn't my passion. It wasn't what I wanted to do anymore. And I found fitness. So right now, where I'm at, they said I'm in Scottsdale. Does anybody know Scottsdale, Arizona? A couple people? Phoenix, Arizona. So Scottsdale, Arizona is a suburb of Phoenix, Arizona. And it's called Scottsdale by a lot of people. It's called Scottsdale because I work with millionaires. I work with people with Ferraris, private jets. I work with people who have more money than I know how to count. And it's really opened my eyes because last month, I got to train my first celebrity. Last month, I made more money in a month than I made in a whole year coming up to that. And that's not me to brag to say, hey, I have all this money to say it, because I don't. But what I'm saying is, if you would have told me that 2 years ago, when I was laying in my bed questioning life, would not believe you. To be here on a Thursday at 9 a.m. and talk to you guys, I've won. Life is amazing. And so that's where I kind of come with you guys. I want to take you guys back. I know I'm jumping around, but I want to take you back 2 years ago where I was really deep. Right? I just graduated college. I got my degree. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I was going to go to OT school. I didn't know if I was going to go into fitness. I didn't know who I was. I just got out of a really bad relationship. And I questioned myself every day. 6 months. For 6 months, every single day, I woke up and I said, who am I? Why am I here? I was doing landscaping at the time. And if you don't know what landscaping is, I was digging holes. You guys ever seen the movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf? I know that's a really old movie. But that was me. For when it's 95 degrees out, I used to have a shovel for $10 an hour, and I'd dig 6 feet down. I'd put trees in. I'd go and pick up rocks, carry 100 pounds of rocks, for 8 hours. That's what I was doing before that. And I would question myself. I put music in my head, and I would just, 8 hours a day, do all this labor, and be like, who am I? Why am I here? And there's one day, it just hit me. Because I was just sitting and wasting my life. I was not doing what I was fulfilled to do. I was passionate about. I just went through the motions every single day. And I was like, this wasn't why I was put on this earth. And I remember most because I would sit there and watch YouTube. I was so depressed. I'd wake up and I hated my life. I'd watch YouTube. And I'd watch these guys doing YouTube, going to Hawaii, going to Rome, going and living the best lives, doing fitness, going out and doing reps and getting paid. And I was like, that's the coolest thing to me. I wish I could do that. Well, the day I finally realized it and I said, there's a purpose to my life. There's a reason for it. I packed everything up. I moved out to Phoenix, Arizona. I didn't know anybody out there. Didn't know one person. I just had it on my heart. I'd been there a couple times and I had it on my heart. That's where I was supposed to be. I felt calm, peace, that there's a big reason for me. I got out there, and within the first week, I got to meet Jeremy Scott. Now, you guys probably don't know who Jeremy is. Jeremy's my mentor, and he's like the biggest man in my life. He's had the biggest impact on my life. He is the face of Men's Health. He's written and been in all the magazines for bodybuilding.com, T Nation. He's sponsored by Reebok. He works with basically every fitness brand in America, and he's also traveled the world to do fitness. He let me come in and meet him. He let me tell him my certifications. He let me tell him who I was. And then he's like, hey, you want to come do a workout with me? And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So I went and did a workout with him. And he's like, hey, send me your resume, maybe we can find you something. And I sent him my resume. And he told me he would call me back on Monday. That was a Friday. He called me back at Monday. I sent him to about Friday at 11. He called me back at Friday at 1. He's like, show up at my gym at 4:30 in the morning on Monday morning. I said, okay. Ever since that day, my life's been different, you guys. I now get to teach people, not even teach them. I say do jumping jacks. I say do bicep curls, and I make a living. 2 years before that, I was digging holes for $10 an hour, hating my life. That's why I'm here today. I'm here because what's written on my shirt. I'll come in and step in if you guys can't see it. It's passion. Now, I wanted to be real with you guys because I want you guys to see the passion in my heart. What I do every single day, being alive, love it. Because you can't tell me that I haven't made it, because I just went from making no money, doing a job that I absolutely hated, to making more money than I ever thought I could make, doing what I love. It was because I followed a dream. And the reason I bring that up is because along that road, it was tough. It was super tough. Because I had people who told me I couldn't do it. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to have haters, because there's haters in every single thing in life. But what I learned is you're going to have people who are even the closest to you. It can be family members, friends, coworkers, everybody that you thought were super close. When you go to follow your dreams, it doesn't make sense to them. They'll talk bad about you. They'll make fun of you. They'll tell other people that you're crazy. And you're right, I am crazy. I'm the stupid, crazy, smiling guy in front of you today. Right? So you guys I come here because I want you guys to do whatever's in your heart. It could be pain. It could be you want to be a lawyer. It could be you guys want to be an architect. Anything. Whatever it is, whatever you guys do, just make sure you love it. Just make sure you have passion with it. I came here because you guys were put on this earth for a reason. Do you know the odds of being a human being? Does anyone know? The odds of you being a human being right now, 1 in 400 trillion. I can't even count to a million. 1 in 400 trillion is the odds of you being a human being. Now let's flip that even more. The fact that you guys are a human in America. Man, won the lottery. We already won just being alive, but now we won the lottery. Because most of you guys, I can say, hey, what's in your pocket? You guys can pull out a little computer that has more information and more power than some countries do. It's crazy, right? You guys were put on this earth for a reason. 1 in 400 trillion, think of that. Every single day, you know how many people die? 150,000 people die every single day. You're still alive, right? There's a reason for you guys to be here. And I come at you guys because there is a special reason. And it might not be because you're meant to do sports. It might not be because you want to go live this crazy lifestyle. Perfect example. My Uber driver. My Uber driver yesterday, I get in there and we start talking. 20-minute drive to the airport. And I'm like, hey man, how's it going? He's like, dude, it's going great, can't complain. How's your day going? I was like, I'm excited to come back, go speak to school and see my family. And he's like, oh yeah. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I drive. And I was like, what do you do on the side? And he's like, I got a business. I was like, oh, that's awesome. What's your business? Love is a skill. He's making a business teaching people how to love. That's an Uber driver, right? People will look at him and be like, oh, he's just an Uber driver. He had an impact on my day, can't even tell you. I'm in the line at the airport. Talk to a little lady behind me. 82. From the Netherlands. She talks to me about the war, the things she went through. Little light right there. Bam. And then I talk on my flight from Denver to Omaha to a lady who's a mom who lived this very successful life. And now is just a mom in Omaha, or not just, I shouldn't say just, because that's a great thing. But she's a mom in Omaha, and she just had a touch on my life where she spoke truth into me. And that's what I'm just trying to say. It doesn't matter if you work at the movie theater like I used to. It doesn't matter if you're a car salesman. It doesn't matter if you're just a janitor, or if you're a lawyer, CEO, whatever it is. You have an opportunity to have an impact on somebody's life every single day. It could be just giving someone a hug. It could just be giving someone a smile. I'm here because I'm so passionate about following your passion and spreading love, being a good person. Now I know, I had this big plan to come in here and don't do this, don't do that, do this, do this. And I know you guys are like, this guy has been over like 20 or like 5 years and like 20 minutes. He doesn't even know what he's saying. And I'm thinking the same thing. What am I supposed to say next, right? But what it really comes down to is I wanted to be here. I wanted to tell you guys just because of the passion that I have for youth. I work with youth fitness. I work with kids every single day. I see kids that just need to be built up. And that's why, again, why I'm telling you, if you have a dream, you follow it. Because it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what happened to you. It's because when I meet people, homeless, had no parents, were sexually abused, those are all reasons they couldn't do something, right? There's all reason that you could hold on to something. But those people make a decision in their life to be who they want to be. And that's what I just want to keep putting across to you guys. You have every opportunity to be the human being you want to. You have every possibility to do what you want, and it all starts with you. And I say that because I hear so much from the world that we're supposed to drive fancy cars. We're supposed to have a lot of money. We're supposed to have the pretty women. We're supposed to work an 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. We're supposed to have time. We're supposed to do all this. You watch the news, holy camoli, you will feel so sad if you watch the news for more than 5 minutes. Because it's just negativity. It's what the world's telling us. And I'm here to tell you guys, you can't always listen to the world. And this is where I get vulnerable with you guys. Because I did that. I did oh dude, you're supposed to go out drink every night. Oh, you're supposed to go just have a bunch of sex and do all this crazy thing. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Right? Until you wake up and you feel broken and you're wondering why the heck you're even alive. I say that because that's what happened to me. I had a down point in my life. Wasn't going so hot. So what I turned to? Alcohol. Turned to women. Was doing the cool thing. I was a man, right? I was a big man. I work out. Get with all the women that I want. Get a drink. Booze, all cool. It's not cool when you're walking out at 7 a.m. carrying your beer on a Saturday and you're like, who am I? You have a hole in your heart. That's who I was 3 years ago. So I'm here to tell you guys, you can't just follow what everybody else says. You're going to have things, you're young, you got to try things, you got to see what works for you, right? But I'm here to tell you guys, I don't say this to brag again. I just say this from experience. I'm with millionaires. I'm with the people. I see a Lambo every single day. The guy who just drives up, Bentley. That's a $300,000 car. I see the people who have more money, more things than they can ever imagine. They're going to go to any trip they want to. They have more money. And know what I see from them? Brokenness. I have people that have more money in the world say, I just want to be like you. I just want to look like you. I want to have passion like you. Happiness is a choice. What you do in life is a choice. Because no matter what you do, no matter what material things you get, no matter if you get that, the hot boy, the hot girl, the money, it doesn't last. It might fill a void for a little bit, but it doesn't last forever. And again, I'm just so thankful that I was able to come to you guys today. Seriously, you guys have been the highlight of this whole trip. I've been thinking about this for the last 3 months since I've called Mr. Chestnut to give this talk, because I was going to come and I was going to say all these different things. I was going to tell you about some hard things in my life, how to work hard, how to have a dream, how to fulfill it, all this. And I was like, nah, I'm just going to talk to you guys and be real. Because that's what it's about, right? It's all about being true to yourself. And I want you guys to all know, we don't have it figured out. I'll tell you right now, I don't have it figured out at all. I question a lot of stuff every single day. I think that the best thing I hear is when I train some of my clients and they're like, adults are just grown kids scared trying to figure it out. So, if you guys don't have things figured out, it's all good. If you guys don't know where you want to go in life, all good, you have time. If you guys have one thing, though, that drives you, have a passion, you got to follow it. And I guess that's my last thing I'll touch on because of it, is it's with failure is not failure. Like, that was one of my points I really wanted to get across. Failure is never failure. Because if I would have looked at me going to basketball, go playing college basketball, and I quit, that was my life. That's who I was, Jake McLaughlin, the basketball player. I didn't know myself as anyone else. But if I would have looked at myself when I quit as a failure, like I did for about 6 months, I would have never been where I'm at today, because basketball taught me so much. That lesson taught me so much. Just like when I was in college, my first test. Aced it, right? Studied really hard, aced it. No, I studied probably like 15 hours, 20 hours for it, the most I've ever studied. D+, bam. Ooh. But I could have said, hey, that's a failure. Nah, I just learned. I was like, okay, maybe I need to do 30 hours. Maybe I need to study this topic a little more. It's everything in life. You know, where I was 2 years ago, don't ever feel bad because life happened. It's the past. It's never to play the victim, but you learn from it. Because if I never would have been where I felt empty, had no passion, was waking up every single day wondering who I was, I couldn't be happy, I couldn't be where I'm at today talking to you guys. And I know what you guys are thinking. Man, just shut up and talk and let's go back to class. So I'm not going to take much more time, any of your guys' time. If you guys would have questions or anything, I would love just to talk to anybody that wants to talk. I would just love to give you guys any encouragement, answer any questions that you guys have. Like I said, I do live in Scottsdale, which is a vacation area. It is a very cool place, so if you guys have never been, make sure to look out. If you guys would like to follow me, I am a personal trainer. I post workouts online. I post little motivational video clips. I have my YouTube, which is Jacob McLaughlin Fitness. I have my Instagram, which is Jacob McLaughlin Fitness. And if you guys would like to follow me, I would love to follow you guys back and just keep in touch because I love seeing stuff. Micah Farnes, where's Micah at? Micah. I see Micah's Instagram. When he likes my videos, I see it all the time. When he messages me, I'm like, yes, Micah. Because I get to talk. So I love getting to talk to you guys. I love getting to talk with you and just be time with you guys and answer any questions you guys have. Because again, I'm saying I don't have it all figured out, but I was where you guys were 6 years ago. And I was like, what am I doing with my life? Where am I going to go? And I'll just tell you real quick. When I was sitting in your guys' chairs, I was going to be a professional basketball player. Not there. All right? Life changes, okay? So, you know, I hope I wasn't rambling too much. I hope I didn't say too many crazy things. I just wanted to speak from my heart, tell you guys some experiences that I've had, and just be open with you guys. So I just appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being such a great audience, for just keeping the eye contact with me. It really means a lot, and just giving me this opportunity to come back to my hometown and speak with you guys. So thank you.